teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
The Seahawks at 9-7 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For Jackson Smith.
And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen completes it to Austin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
8 yards.
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
3rd and 4.
Allen now looks to throw.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That good for 19 at a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Buffalo defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return, Austin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Left side, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Allen. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's now 3rd and 2.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Here's Allen to throw it. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Allen again. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Calvin Austin from 8 yards out. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead. And the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, Williams. And complete to Smith-Njigba. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. Throw out wide to Walker. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
To throw, it's Williams. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throwing again here, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
11 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To the air, Williams. Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Williams. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Danny Gray from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan, and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Vegas! What is up?
Working out of the gun, Williams.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Williams looking to do it himself.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throwing now is Allen.
Swinging this out right here for Cook.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
3 yards. That's good for a Bills. First down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Allen.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Mickey Mamori. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 72 more.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. On the move past the 40. Still going.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up the long way.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 13 yards.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the gun, it's Allen.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
Gets through, and now an opening.
He's still on his feet.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Bills have retaken a third quarter lead.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Bills 21, Seahawks 17.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Williams. He'll try and do this himself.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on third down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He finds his man, complete. It's Morales. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
The 45-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the Bills' 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Morales. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop it. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Back to throw. Williams.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back at the 39-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. KJ Hamler, 60 yards. And the Bills are able to move back in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
24.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. To throw, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Throwing is Williams.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Third down.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Williams looking to do it himself, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Looking to throw is Williams. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Porter. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Porter. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now they'll run on the draw. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go.
A gain of 3 brings up second down on the Seahawks 45.
Now they'll run on the draw. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
A gain of 2.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 6. And the Bills.
Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Porter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Calvin Austin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
31.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To the air, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah. Tempo.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he goes out right around the 39.
Number 81. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Williams going to look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Morales. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's another Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if the tackle happens inbounds.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gray. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
It's caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Moody good with the extra point.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lopez. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
And the Bills first down.
Now Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.